Pittsburgh learned this lesson already. Dallas is learning it now. For most of the 2025 season, Steelers fans watched George Pickens in a Cowboys uniform and wondered if Pittsburgh made a mistake. The talent was obvious. The highlights were loud. Through November, Pickens looked like he was on an all-pro trajectory. Then December arrived. On Sunday Night Football against the Vikings in Week 15, Pickens barely registered. 3 catches, 33 yards, 6 targets. Dak Prescott threw for nearly 300 yards, yet one of the most gifted receivers on the roster left almost no imprint on the game. One quiet night wouldn't matter much on its own, except it wasn't just one night. A week earlier, against Detroit on Thursday Night Football, Pickens delivered the worst performance of his Cowboys tenure. 9 targets turned into 37 yards, and the tape raised uncomfortable questions. Routes were lazy. Effort looked inconsistent. At times, he appeared to be running at half speed. That stretch has now turned ugly. Over the past 3 games, Pickens has caught just 14 of 28 targets. That's a 50% catch rate and only 158 total yards, barely 5.6 yards per target. He's fumbled twice. Prescott has thrown 2 interceptions when targeting him. The result is a brutal 37.5 passer rating when the ball goes Pickens' way during that span. That's not bad luck. That's disruption. Steelers fans recognize this pattern immediately. Pickens can look unstoppable one week and invisible the next. The talent never disappears, but the consistency does. And when the effort dips, the offense feels it. It played out the same way in Pittsburgh last season. Over his final 4 games as a Steeler, Pickens caught just 11 passes on 26 targets for 172 yards. In his final game, with playoff positioning on the line against Cincinnati, he finished with 0 yards on 6 targets. 0. That's the part that doesn't show up in highlight reels. Pickens is still just 24 years old. His ceiling is sky high. On his best days, he looks like one of the most gifted receivers in football. But his value swings wildly based on something no scheme can fix: weekly effort and focus. Cowboys fans are now asking the same question Steelers fans asked for years. Which version is showing up this Sunday? And while Pittsburgh could absolutely use more receiver talent right now, there's a quiet sense of relief that comes with not riding that roller coaster anymore. Dallas is learning what Pittsburgh already knew.